Click play and see if he works again. Need a crying baby demon. This was the... What's it do when people respond to the sound of it crying and come up and investigate? That has to be part of its trap, right? We can do that if it's part of its trap. Set running 2 if needed. What? Active safe zone has not been assigned. Need to assign it. Set running 2 if needed. What a pain in the butt. There's no active safe zones. Game barely started, but some units are starting to panic at the very beginning of the game, before the first frame runs, because his panicking is set true. What? It's not. Why did that happen? No maximize. Play. What's gonna happen to this guard right here? Do they have their current behavior set alert, and so they're rolling a random behavior? He's panicking now. Looks like yes. Stop. Points of fear, empty. Hiding houses, keep. Animator. Where's it at? Current behavior undetermined. Alertness level. Where's current alertness level? That's got to be set to alert. Enemy type guard. What is it on? Emotion handler? Yes. Guard, cautious. Neutral. Apply. Cannot do that. Revert, then, and open prefab and fix that too. Eat them whole. Or the scream is like a banshee. Or if you were a wizard, programmer, and artist, you could spawn tentacles to grab and flail on onlookers and tendrils. How hard would that be? If I had to guess how long it would take me, so crying demon baby goes to somewhere that's like, it detects that there's people within 100 range, or within crying radius. And so it stops whenever there's like up to 4 targets within crying radius and just starts crying. And if those people respond, I can still leave it up to them. Then whenever the first one is within melee range, then that's when it attacks, and then tentacles come grab everybody else. Okay. All right. That's how we do that first part. I can make that easy enough. How do I make tentacles actually grab people and flail them around like crazy? How long would that take me to do when I've never done it before? It would probably be too much to do it on the physics system, so I should probably do it in code. So I should fake the tentacles, draw them with some kind of shader, and in that case, how long will it take me to make a new attack so that it has a very large radius, and for every one hit, it applies a new effect. And the new effect, I just add a new script, and the new script is called make a tendril grab this thing and shake it all around. And I set the same flag that Ant Demon sets when he grabs somebody, like inert, like you're frozen. You can't run or move or set new destinations or attack right now unless you've got a ranged target. Somebody's in range for other reasons. Anyway, grab them, set that status, and then just flail them around. If I had a shader, it's the shader part that could be 2 hours, that could be 20 hours. I have no idea how long it would take to get a shader to actually look like a tentacle coming from the ground doing the moving around. But I could get somebody to move around, just shake them in a random direction, apply some random forces to them in like probably 5 hours total. I mean, making that whole attack do all of that for a new demon type, 5 hours, I feel like. What does that demon do if it's a big fight? Like, there's an attack squad looking for demons, and it's laying there crying, so they start to come this way, but then your other demons are there too, and they just start fighting. Does it keep crying, hoping somebody comes near within melee range and finally triggers its tentacles, or does it just get up and walk towards him and then go again? We gotta think about how's it gonna work in a siege too. Is something I gotta remember to think about too. Wouldn't be hard to put a max, like it can up to 8 tendrils, so that it can't just kill like 50 people at once doing that. But Rat's Tail sitting on the desk for an hour, not coding, not good. Get that Eye of the Tiger looping. You need the link. No, that's just my last FM stats. I got the link. Take away your very last excuse. There you go. And then you right click and go loop. Unless you want stats like me, and then you need 2 extensions, auto refresh and last FM scrobbler. If you're not listening to the Tiger and you're still not getting work done, well, I can only blame you. You could have taken that first step. If you were serious, at least try it once, right? Just to shut me up. I'll be so happy if it catches on with anyone else besides me. Okay, guard. What else was missing was his current behavior. Scroll all the way down to here. He said cautious. That's wrong. Neutral. Preference ranges. At least we don't have numbers in here. Okay, fine. Probably because the keep wasn't setting any of those. It was setting neutrality to at least cautious, though. Hopefully that fixes that. Current behavior undetermined should be good, too. And... alright, anything else? Hopefully that's enough. See if this dude comes and talks to me again. Hey, what's up, Bix Plays? Hey, what's up, Moneybags? What's going on? How you doing? What you been up to?
I remember this
I've been doing the same thing as always. Just working and more working. Pretty much that. Sometimes I eat food. Good, he's working again too. Awesome. Let me make sure he'll knock on my door if I don't open the door too fast. Because it needs to work all the way around. Because he wanted to know how well the games he was making worked with Proton. Interesting. What is Proton again? You did some simple game tests for him, though? How'd those go? Moneybags, what you been getting done? Something, right? What project you putting time into lately? Looks like this guy's working. Good. I'll call that fixed then. I should test, let me do a full test and see if 12 people will actually spawn out of the keep. It'll be funny if they do.
This was the day it all began.
Went well. Nice.
8 shoes, dude.
Unassigned exception, safe zones, enemy controller not assigned. Dang it. For each nearby safe zone, and you're complaining that you actually went into, there was none? There were none. Oh, so this isn't a null list. But it does have null elements in it. That's what's up. Active safe zones list needs to be cleared. Man, I messed this prefab up in so many ways. Just by dragging it into a slot it shouldn't have been in. Open the guard again. Go to active safe zones list. We have 3 items and they're all empty. That's the problem. Clear these. This should be fine too, I think. How many more errors am I gonna find with this prefab? So far, it's been 3 or 4 more than I would have guessed.
I got a question. Is it hard to breathe with your face all mushed up like that? What was that?
Yeah. That actually went well.
If I ever had.
Alright, and the next thing Shablo would do, because he gave me a lot of really good tests lately. I don't know if he